All right, Colonial it is again. Everything should still be fine here. 1.5 times, 1.5 times, crisis strength 2 times, victory 2800, Grand Admiral scaling on, high aggressiveness, 0.75 hyperlanes. Man, we got so many wormholes somehow last time. That was ridiculous. But we'll leave it as is. In the eons since the first primitive human communities took shape in the meadows and the forests of Caprica, our civilization has spread and prospered. Technological progress has been swift, but as our numbers grew, the civilian population became increasingly restless. With our world on the brink of anarchy, the military stepped in to restore the rule of law. A new order was established to safeguard our nation from all threats, both external and internal. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Colonial have finished the development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Begin. No change to worlds. All gigastructures. Planet modifiers is normal. We're going to say a certain number that's going to be 20. So we get a lot of those. And then should resources spawn? Yes. And real space? Okay. Right? You get all the extra noise. Like, there's not a lot of extra noise down here. There's just a lot of space, which is why I definitely needed to do something with it. Additional. Oh god. Wait, 110 months? That seems wrong. Edict campaign. Engineering. Those are not the best starting things at all. Let's get energy built first. Science ship. All right, where are we? We're on the far left arm. Oh, you look like you're super cool. Galactic market. Hey, we can sell food now. So we fixed something there, which is important. And honestly, I think things are looking better. Like, even these systems look better. So something was certainly off before. We'll get you going out that way and get started. What did we get for Caprica? We got a 20 continental planet for Caprica to begin with. I will accept that all the time. That is a great starting planet. We had 19 in our last save. I don't know what pulsars look like anymore, though, with all the changes we've made. Ruler, while observing the birth of a new star, our astronomers have received a strange signal coming from an unknown planet in a very distant system. After multiple attempts, we have succeeded in its decryption. Sadly, the signal was highly damaged because of the supernova, but we have understood the generic idea. It says that some planets in our galaxy can be of immense value to their owners, from planets fully made of strange materials to planets containing mysterious artifacts that will affect people living there. Naturally, even now we don't know who has sent this signal, but we hope they weren't lying. Perhaps someday we'll at least find one such planet. We must be the first.
Situation log updated.
There's nothing we need to build on Caprica right now. Actually, we need some jobs. Let's get a generator district out, except I don't have the minerals.
Complete.
That's fine. Building the mining stations first and foremost. We'll worry about the jobs later. It's still going to take Caprica some time to go. Oh, it also fixed my sector, or my UI here. I thought this was off, right? Previously, like with the other stuff, like the mods weren't playing nicely with each other, but now they are. I should have known then. Since our people came to be, we have always been looking up in awe at the stars. Now we can actually visit them. All of our scientists agree that we should gather information on all the different types of stars to see what secrets they hold. Agree to infinity and beyond.
Situation log updated.
Look at all these different types of stars we now have access to as well. Yeah, now I think the mods are playing nicely together, right? Yes, I can, Venetian. Yes, I can. So there was definitely a couple things that probably would have given it away had I noticed early on that the mods were not loading right. The building UI for planets was the default one, not the enhanced one and the overhaul. This event is from a mod, right? Typically you just get like your 4 stars, not the different ones that we have now. and we only had the 4-star event last game. Yeah, there's just stuff like that we should have noticed. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Mathula 2A. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, the civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League, and appear to have coexisted in relative peace some 2 million years ago. Though the Mathula system lies in a region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory, a partial map found among the artifacts indicates that the First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Interesting.
Situation log updated.
Enemy Ray, yes, there's a lot of mods. You can do exclamation point Stellaris.
Construction complete.
And we just found out that the new Stellaris mod launcher launches from the bottom to the top. So you can go down in that list, but the top mod there should be on the bottom when you load them. The Colonial is abuzz with news of the alien remnants that were recently studied. These leavings are considered definite proof of intelligent, purposeful alien activity at some point in the past. We may still be alone now, but at least we are not the first to be so. Remarkable. I don't have any Star Wars mods, so I don't know. The only mod that I guess you could say that's Star Wars related is the alien species pack that we have that adds in a ton of different portraits, and we do have the Hutts, who are a mega corporation. But I'm not playing with any of the ship sets or any of the overhaul stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of mods for Stellaris Peninsky, including complete overhaul mods for like Star Trek Next Generation. There's Star Wars mods, there's Warhammer 40k mods. There's like Battlestar Galactica ship sets, but it's not updated and honestly didn't even look that great because it's using very generic ship styles. And then when you add in all these other mods, that we have so many more types, right? Dude, Stellaris is amazing. And I mean, at this point, wait, why did you not finish surveying the system? Please do that. At this point, Pedinsky, I can't believe that any game I play, you don't want to play immediately. Right? But stick with Factorio. You've been enjoying Factorio. Stick with that, man. What, the Star Trek one or the Star Wars? I don't know about the Star Wars ones. The Star Trek ones completely overhaul the game. They change how things interact. The Star Wars mods, I don't know. There's some that just add ship sets, and I think there is an overhaul, but I've never played with it. Ooh, we can get a Spark of Genius out. That's actually really sexy. We have 2 Maniacal and a Industrial, so we're getting that actual bonus there. Alfonso is gonna be switched out, I think. Here, you guys want some leader names? If you guys want a scientist, let me know right now. Now's the time. We're gonna give you one. Pedinsky. Venetian, I'm gonna hook you up with one as well, buddy, if you'd like. And yeah, let's get going. Survey out there. We'll survey or research projects later, right? We're gonna change this up to Venetian. Oh, am I freaking saying your name wrong? Venetian? I just like can't read sometimes, and I apologize, buddy. All right, that gives the second scientist out. We're gonna need a third one out here very soon as well. Let's start building that. We are lucky we're in a nebula. This will help us on the defensive in the long term. Gonna try and find where our choke points are. Like, there's certainly some out there. Definitely going Discovery still. Need some jobs on Caprica. Let's go for a generator district. Science ship. Excavation speed's good. Let's grab the younger
survey complete.
one. Survey. Super curious as to what those stars are. Survey. Arctic world. I don't really care about that at all. I'm gonna need to claim this regardless of where we're going, so let's just do it now. Do it early. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. 2.4 broke a lot of shit because they're updating their mod launcher and how the mods are loaded and changed. Some 2.3 mods still work with 2.4. You can just like kind of force them to load. Doesn't mean there might not be bugs with them. I know a lot of the mods have been delayed for being updated. The new mod launcher is bad, and I'm really hoping I should look into like the Nexus mod launcher and maybe start loading mods that way. The fact you have to like drag them freaking manually all over the place is kind of annoying, and then it breaks scrolling, and it's just not nice to play with. During its survey of Ondoc 1, the ISS Earhart discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Zro. It is an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that appears to have been deposited here through a meteor impact, but its true origin is a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, this aerosol should act as a very potent and potentially addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. Okay, that's not a bad find, and it's 2 of them.
Construction complete.
Someday my nose is not going to cause me issues, and I will be happy.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, 4 years? Ooh, leave B for now. We'll come back to that. That's a long frickin' time for an anomaly. I think commercial zones are the way to go.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna give the amenities, plus it'll give jobs. Plus it'll give trade value, which will give us energy. Let's wait for the month to roll over to build these mining stations. This is a Gaia world. A 23 Gaia world. That is going to be a
System
great
survey
second planet
complete.
to have. Signs of precursor activity. Yeah, we can leave that there for a little while.
Survey complete.
A 15 Arctic world with legendary broadcasting tower, unstable tectonics, asteroid impacts. It's an interesting planet. It's gonna be a terraforming candidate later for sure, but not now. Ooh, tropical 13, desert 16. So those aren't very good either. Still a lot of time remaining on some of our technology. We might want to get some boost going on those if we can. Oh, we already have access to another building here as well. I mean, the obvious choice is to go for another alloy foundry. We may hold off for just a moment. Let that stabilize, get a few more population that can work the jobs. And I already have 3 science ships out. There's really no reason to get a 4th just yet. Survey speed increases is going to help our expansion. Okay, so this is a Class W star that has a ship hull point minus 15% modifier.
Complete.
Is it because of... like, why?
System survey
I don't
complete.
know. Okay. Scientist Vlada Ulanova on board the science vessel ISS Cortez has made a wonderful discovery on Paunia 3. The world is an ideal temperate planet with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere and a resilient ecosystem. It might offer optimal conditions at different latitudes thanks to its diverse terrain with biomes that are eminently suitable to most forms of life. We can study this further, or we can take the engineering research. I'm going to study it
Situation log
further,
updated.
as because we are going to be expanding to that planet at some point. An unusual phenomenon is found. When the planet was scanned, the team from the science ship ISS Cortez, led by Vlada Ulanova, found something unusual. On this planet, there has been discovered a deep chasm, numerous cracks and caves containing rich deposits of minerals. We could start developing them, but one thing is making us worried. Our sensors cannot determine the depth of this abyss. Alright, so this is a unique planet modifier called the Abyss. This is really good. This gives us lots of minerals. Like lots. So we can like make this a generator planet and just do the Abyss, and it's going to balance itself out so nicely.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
After spending an extended time studying the remarkable features of the planet below, our science team on board the ISS Cortez are ready to report their findings. Science officer Vlada Ulnova has reported the science team has made several additional discoveries studying this unique planet. This newfound knowledge greatly expands our understanding of the universe. We still got 235 society research, but we also get the option of climate theories. Sure, but I've never had that happen. I actually don't know what happens when you reach the bottom of it, because I know it's like a 5-tier event chain at least, right? And each tier in the event chain gives you more minerals from the site. It'll start you off like 6 and like 20, and then like up to 35, and yeah. This is Chandleroo. We found out something very disappointing, or good to find out now though. The Stellaris launcher now loads mods from bottom to top, so that meant my entire mod list was screwed up, and we had to go change it all around, and I had to put a disclaimer in my mod list, and we were having bugs starting to become very apparent to us. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Caprica, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the Colonial's bid for a stellar empire. Intriguing. These are traders, the Caravaneers. Completely and utterly being a nuisance. We're gonna have to expand out regardless. Like, they're not gonna defend from other territories. They're just literally at a choke point out into the galaxy that's gonna increase our influence cost to go past them. If there's specific things you want me to try to explain better, I certainly can. If you mean just the general idea of Stellaris, it's about telling stories, about going out into the universe and finding weird alien civilizations to interact with. Which reminds me, we need to do a few things. We are the Colonial after all. Before we develop faster than light travel, several sublight exploration probes were dispatched from Caprica at near relative. Several sublight exploration probes were dispatched from Caprica at near relativistic speeds towards nearby systems. The scientists who developed the probes naively included sensitive information about our culture in their memory cores as a form of greetings to alien civilizations. It has now been realized that this data could potentially be used against us. We need to track down these probes before they are found by someone or something unsympathetic to our species. They can't have gotten far. Alright, a few things we need to do. Track all those on the map. They're all way out here. We need to go into species, set default rights of undesirables, only allow humans. Our policies say robotic workers are outlawed. We need to go into our ship designer, new Corvette. We're starting off with the missile boat 1. Do not auto-generate designs. Autocomplete. Yeah, we'll go with the mass drivers. That's fine. Viper, save those. Get rid of the Matadors. This fleet needs to be upgraded and probably needs some ships out there to begin with. So one of them is out here. We'll have a science ship for that, and this science ship can work on those 3. That should be fine. I am going to get up real quick though and go get some Flonase to try and help my nose out a little bit. So give me just one moment, guys, and I'll be right back.
Our ships have been improved.
I'm certainly hoping that helps. Because it's getting annoying having to like feel like I constantly need to blow my nose. Right?
Construction complete.
I don't have to need to do it actually immediately for the beginning when something feels slow or off. I mean, honestly, the beginning of Stellaris is not slow. It's the mid game that's going to be very slow. And the late game can get slow depending on how powerful you are, how weak you are. For sure. It's certainly not a game for everybody. Karoth, how are you, buddy? Good afternoon. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Spiritualist system. These strange objects have been flagged as Delta aliens until we can learn more about them. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know then, man. Even in vanilla, the early game has enough events to keep it interesting and stuff going on. Okay, so these are Delta aliens. It is a science ship, so there's another species out here. The ISS Earhart has picked up on a signal from a discard signal buoy belonging to one of our missing sublight probes in the Spiritualist system. There is an ion trail leading away from the buoy on a trajectory towards another star, suggesting that someone has towed the probe there for unknown reasons. Let's see where this trail leads. If that's the case, why did we not finish scanning down this system? I need to do that like ASAP. We're gonna have neighbors to begin with. We did get that system already. Please come claim this one ASAP. I don't want to get locked in, or at least get it as far out as we can with that. I could colonize really freaking quickly, which would just stop our expansion growth though, so we should hold off on that for a moment. Yeah, finish off the system. I don't know why it doesn't always finish the systems. It's like sites pop up when they go in there and they're not calculated to go through. Okay, so there is no project there, so you're fine. Oh, Caprica. I mean, we want to go with another alloy foundry.
System survey complete.
We'll hold off on that for the moment. I mean, we could do gene clinics if we have it. No, we don't have it yet. We have found our missing probe. A small fleet of jury-rigged ships has been detected in the Spiritualist system, and one of them has the probe locked in a short-range tractor beam. They are hailing us on screen. What you want, alien? This probe ours. Salvage. We find first. You leave now. Yes? Interrupting delicate operation. Your ships are. Must concentrate. Or, if you want probe, we can sell. 100 credits and probe yours. Good deal. Very good. You get probe, less work for us. Everyone wins, especially us. 100 energy credits for the probe, sure. Very good, very good. We release probe into your care. May be a bit banged up. There was an accidental collision during a salvage operation. Migway fell on controls. Clumsy oof. But probe is still in good condition. No refunds. We depart now. Alright, get them the hell out of here. The salvagers kept their word and transferred the probe over to our control. As soon as the transfer was complete, their fleet departed the system of an unknown heading. Although the probe is in rough condition, we managed to download detailed sensor readings of the entire Spiritualist system from its memory banks. Excellent. Nice. That's actually a freaking great system to try and claim as well. It has a +1 alloy in it, which I like. Can we get you maybe exploring that one next, and we're just going to kind of see where these aliens are that we know we're going to be meeting very, very soon. I don't want to spend the alloys on a construction ship. I definitely think we can get to Spiritualist quick enough. At least I hope so. Sorry about that, guys. The ISS Earhart has detected a massive subspace anomaly in the Rayema system. It appears to be centered on one of our missing sublight probes. We must proceed with caution. Point of interest obstructed by
Evading
hostiles.
heretics.
Okay. They have a fleet power of 487. And they are using cloud lightning. Oh man, cloud lightning is so good. Just so good. Bluetooth, how are you, buddy? Maybe we'll be able to get that if we study it. It's very interesting that they are in that system. Now that they've just popped up. Survey system, research project, survey system, research project. Getting to
Evading heretics.
487 fleet power over 500 is going to be what? 10 corvettes.
Anomaly found.
Gonna be a little bit of time for that. That is a very, very hard anomaly to do. 1200 days. We're gonna leave B for now. We'll come back to it. Really overwhelmed on your start for Stellaris. What can I help with? Like, where should I start trying to help out with, I guess? We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Journos 4 in the Journos system. They've entered the early steam age, and there is clear evidence that they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories powered by steam engines. Interesting indeed. Yeah, that's a good idea. So early on, you want your scientists just to explore. Within the first like 10 to 15 years of your campaign, you should get a research to allow for automatic exploration. All right, Stark, how are you, buddy? And that will help things out. You want to claim sites, like dig sites in your territory if you can, but you don't want to be excavating them until like you are ready to just like kind of start bunkering down a little bit, right? Yeah. There can be a lot of anomalies, but you kind of just like, I don't know, you kind of just assign people to them as needed, right? Like when they have this much time, since this is like 4 years worth of time, I just leave them and then we'll give them to a scientist later from the anomalies screen. So it shouldn't be too difficult to keep track of. I don't really have any better advice than that, right? Like, you don't need to know what everyone's doing. The anomalies are more like one-off events. There may be a couple chains that you'll want to keep track of in your situation log. But yeah, I try not to like overwhelm myself either by trying to do everything at once. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Caprica. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative. You're in a library with a huge manga selection. Ooh, plenty of reading then. The Yonak Ma system contains an unusual feature, a wormhole. This one, however, is highly unstable. Perhaps in the distant past it was possible to travel through it to distant worlds, but now it's near complete collapse. Its chaotic nature makes it impossible to travel through. It is highly unlikely anything could ever enter or leave. Interesting. Yeah, and that's something that you'll just learn with time, right, on what you want to prioritize, because there is a lot of events and early on everything's going to be so new. If you are feeling overwhelmed with events, you could remove some of the event mods, right? I certainly have added a lot of event mods because I have so much time in this game that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to keep it fresh and things like that. But I can certainly see it being overwhelming. Oh, I'm a huge noob. Stark's right, especially when it comes to Scions. Stark's playing in a Scion only league, and I'm just like, there is no way. There is no way. Professor Chaos. Oh my god. Holy hell. Holy hell. Dude, you have returned from the world of the dead. You were asked about yesterday, and I had to freaking cover and be like, yo, real life stuff. Oh my god. Welcome back, Chaos. Dude, happy to have you here. how is life? Have you found a new job? Are you happy? Are you still sad? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's freaking good to see you, buddy. Still subbed? Dude, he probably has never unsubbed. Dude loses his job and freaking never unsubs. It's freaking crazy. A closer scan of the debris field around Jonas 7 has led to the discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainty so low that it'll be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and is counting down to a date of 42 years and 3 days away. The capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though someone out there has lost track of time. Keep an eye on it, right? Dude, frickin', it's good to see you though, Chaos. How is everything? Like, I hope you're doing well. Because it's been a frickin' crazy few weeks for me. And we've been looking for our resident Brit to be sarcastic for me and call me out on shit. Happy to have you back. Like, very happy
project complete.
Now the PC7 moved out. September? Oh wait, you haven't since you moved out of your place in September, but you'll be back again. Oh, I trust you will. I know you will. I am hoping, hopefully before next league, which would be dope. But like real life first, of course, you know. But dude, it's always super good to see you. And I mean, I try not to have you be a stranger, right? Like, yeah, you know how it goes. Oh, you don't have any mods, Karath? Then yeah, that's just something that's gonna come with time. I wouldn't stress about it. If things go wrong, especially on your first few playthroughs, like, it's a part of the storytelling. It's a part of the joy and pleasure in Stellaris, right? Chaos has great teeth. I've seen pictures of him. Actually, I don't know if I saw his picture or his teeth in those pictures, but I'm gonna assume he's got great teeth, right? This is known as a black hole and is formed as a result of collapse of a very massive star at the end of its life cycle. Black holes have an extremely strong gravitational field to prevent anything, even light, from escaping once it enters the event horizon. The crew has to be very careful when studying this monster of a star. Amazing. Hold on, what is the other stuff that you guys put on your toast that's very, very stereotypical British? It's not like cream cheese. It's disgusting. No, not jam. Mayonnaise is fine. I like mayonnaise. I love pineapple. Pineapple's amazing. Pineapple's amazing on freaking everything, including pizza. Marmite. Karth has it. Marmite. Yeah, Marmite's like, ugh. No, but freaking British people are like all about it. That's their thing. Nutella's good. It's the Marmite though, man. See, how do you know Professor Kale's British? He's saying Marmite's tasty. I don't know, man. I don't know at all. No, the best lube, guys, we've had this discussion before, hands down, coconut oil. Get some organic coconut oil. It's the best lube, right? That's what works for me, at least. An ancient space station of some kind has been located in the edge of the Raman system. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the space station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of a theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Intriguing. A sensor sweep from the ISS Earhart has revealed one of the sublight probes in the Raman system, but it seems to have been altered somehow. Modifications of an alien origin have been attached to its hull, and the probe's energy signature is far greater than it should be. We are receiving a transmission from it. Shluxgra, are you the makers? Yes, we made you. Oh, no, what are you? Yes, we made you. They're going to become hostile either way. Then you shall die.
Evading heretics.
What do we got here? A 46 powered probe. We can bring the fleet out for that. Can you survey that system? You should have been already doing that. Construction ship, can you please build me a starbase there? Wow, we have like no fucking influence. My god.
System survey complete.
Communications have been established. We have received a transmission from the regime of Haspalov Mina. They appear to have successfully translated our language. I'm gonna say research that real quick. Archon Beak of Silver and the ruling council of the regime of Haspalov Mina have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous looking alien ships well away from our space, and know that our military will respond to any transgression with maximum force. Spiritualistic, militaristic, xenophobes. Our sacred arm shall never waver. The news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve space flight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. Okay, they're actually out here, which is kind of good for us right now, right? Outer Worlds, we are doing Friday. What? 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 What the fucking hell are you doing? Oh, whoops, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nonsense being, please, I don't think that was meant to happen. I'm so sorry, buddy. I am so sorry. You should be able to talk now. Right? No, we're not gonna riot right now. What did Chaos do, dude? You're fine, dude. I'm assuming if Nonsuch is okay with everything. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's go back to the question though. What are my thoughts on the looks of Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds, we are playing Friday. We will be playing that until completion. I'm very, very excited for it. And yeah, it looks very good. I've been avoiding as many spoilers as possible. I really hope Nonsuch Being is still here because I feel very bad about that. And he should be able to talk again because I timed him out back for like 1 second and it should reset it. And I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. I feel like I'm gonna have to go make like a formal apology to him. I feel so awful when that happens, but don't worry about it. Shit happens as well, right? Yeah. All I see are stars, Greggy. Stars. Right? Oh god, did he like actually leave? He's gotten so quiet. I do agree though, Nonsuch, that these guys do not like us. They already are going to be going to war with us very soon. They're xenophile and or xenophobic and evangelist. As far as this other stuff, we'll have to figure that out. Well, if he takes it personally, I'll give a DM'd apology because I feel awful. I see actual stars, man. I don't think you can post your social security number directly on Twitch like that, right? Like if I type my password in, oh, okay, hold on. I just got, oh shit, I'm sorry, Nonsuch Being, I see your message. Give me 1 second then. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. How do I untime out someone?